Salam alaikum. ¿Qué pasa, mi gente? ¿Qué la que hay? Buenos dias. Good day, good day. Peace and blessings be to all you guys. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. Making the donuts like always in the city of brotherly love, where they got a Rocky statue. Can you believe that? They have a Rocky statue. Like if Sylvester Stallone was really a boxer. They got a Sylvester Stallone statue. It ain't not even Rocky. Right? It's not Rocky Marciano, it's Sylvester Stallone. Oh man, these people are crazy, man. But anyway, I guess this is that's just retarded. I never understood that. What the hell Rocky Balboa doing here in a statue? He never fought in his life in boxing. I mean, like, you know, professionally, you know? Anyway, just something that I thought about. It was making me laugh today. What are we going to talk to? What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about not everyone, but a few that when they get into these traditions, or they're seeking to come in, they are looking at what does the padrino or madrina have? How do they live? How successful they are? What type of quality home they got? What type of quality cars they got? What type of quality munanso? That when I mean quality is that, you know, they live in a big house, they got 2 or 3 cars. The munanso is, forget about it, it's humongous, beautiful. They got all the inquisis. They got a whole bunch of things that, you know, your eyes open like, wow, you know, I want to be in this munanso. And in some cases, that is a good sign. But in a great majority, that's not a good sign. I hope you guys understand. Some of the best practitioners and the Afro-Cuban traditions don't have these luxuries. And they are some of the best. A great majority don't have all these luxuries. And they are some of the best practitioners. Then you have your selected few. They are great practitioners, and they live a, let's say, a middle class, almost a or millionaire status. So I'm not saying that you should not look at that, but at the same time, don't let that just be the judge of why will you get initiated in that munanso with that elder and those brothers and sisters. Don't let that be the judge, because el tiro te puede salir por la culata. Give me 1 minute, guys. El tiro te puede salir por la culata. El tiro te puede salir por la culata means that the gun could go off inside the gun case. Yes, it doesn't sound so great in English, but in Spanish, a lot of Latinos understand what that means. Meaning that things go wrong. So you cannot just judge by someone's wealth or how they live. You have to look at the person and they practice. You understand? You have to look at the person and how they practice, their morals. This is really what you got to go by. There's no sense, right? If a person has all these successes, but their morals and their values are no good. You know, they have all these things, but all this is due because money, you know? Everyone that came in paid whatever they had to pay, and you know, you have those that live from the money of their godchildren. They feed off of that. And I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying that. So when you see, right, a lot of these mudanzos, right, and you see them online, or you see an elder speaking about them, pay attention, because there are things that you are not seeing. And if you're not there, you really don't know what's going on. I myself do not understand how can one person, right, one elder, have 20, 30, 40, 100, and so forth and so on, godchildren. I don't understand. I cannot understand that. I do not see how is it possible for someone to be able to manage and teach all those godchildren. Because it's not only your intentions as the elder, it's how the godchild, whether man or woman, you know, is, their personality, their interests, their loyalty, their respect. All this comes into play. So when I hear 100, 200 godchildren, 1,000 godchildren, I ask myself, okay, if I was to set out for that goal, it would be a disaster. Yeah, I could. You could initiate, charge people their money, whatever, build them fundamentos, whatever this, whatever that. The rama will go to. Your elders will be looked upon wrong. You yourself. But some people don't care. Some people just care about symbol. That's it, the symbol. So you call, yeah, come right up. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. And that's what you guys got to be careful of. Learn off of my mistakes. I made a video, put it up today, that I made yesterday. Well, I think I put it up yesterday. Learn off of my mistakes. Those who are new, because this channel is particularly for new initiates or people that are looking into getting into these traditions. Take the advice that I give you when it has to do with looking for a munanzo, an elder. Be careful, because if you judge a book by its color, you have to remember that you're judging by the color, but inside that book there are many pages, and those are the pages that you do not see. Those pages contain information that, because you don't know, you can't read, you can't hear, and you cannot see it. So you know, all the time, do not judge houses by how many people they have, how their houses look. Don't do that. Be very careful. Look, I'd rather be in a house that has minimum godchildren than a house that has a lot of godchildren. Why? Because at least I could kind of see that the learning and being around that elder is going to be more accessible to me, because he's not overwhelmed with so many godchildren, or she's not so overwhelmed. You guys just got to sit down and just think. Think about you just having 3 godchildren. 3, just 3. That you have to teach. And that you have to set time out of your life to teach. And they also. 3, and you work, you have a family, you have children, you have wife, you have bills, you have your own problems. Just think about that. And you cannot leave them, I don't have no time for you. No. If you take them in and you tell you're going to teach them, you better teach them. Just think about those, just having 3. That's it. So, be careful. Be careful. Like I said, don't judge everything that way. Don't look at the things in that manner. I'm not saying that it's incorrect, but I'm saying really look at things for what things are. Don't let your eyes deceive you. And I understand a lot of people not only want to get initiated, but there are people that just want to be into the politics of Inquisimalongo. Being in the toques de palo, being wangaras, being all these type of the wars and fighting, and brothers and sisters together fighting against other, like it's a game, and that's not a game. And I also understand that brothers and sisters want to bond, and that's great also, to bond. But if you notice, a lot of these houses, a great majority, not all, there are out there, a great majority that have a lot of godchildren, there's always problems. Not saying that if you have 3, there's not going to be any issues or any problems. But it's more likely for you to have issues and problems when there's a lot of people. And if you guys are drinking, even worse. Because now, what you really feel comes out because of that drink. And now, you start seeing the disrespectfulness. You start seeing the other side of the people when they are intoxicated. But nothing. Just wanted to come out, bring you guys a short video. Again, just trying to steer you guys in a direction to see if those who have ears could hear, who have eyes could see, just to give you something to reminisce and think about. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But some do. But their time comes. Every dog has his day. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Be safe, guys. Friday, didn't get paid. Party hardy. Nope, don't party. I don't party.